Right from the start, we're diving into a tense standoff where a simple suspicion escalates into a full-blown rights confrontation. Auditor Kerno Audit is out working with a colleague when police show up based solely on a vague report about someone acting suspiciously. No crime committed, no real evidence, yet officers fixate on ID checks and detainment. Stick around, this isn't just a routine stop. This footage is about legal rights, police accountability, and what happens when officers push too far. You'll see drama, tension, and a masterclass in asserting your rights.
Well, we're not harassing you, are we?
Is that your badge number?
Well, I hope it is.
I'll just
Take a photograph of it, please.
Yeah, just wondering. I've got to prove it. Obviously, I don't know you from Adam. You could be someone just who's
Well,
dressed up
we're not
as a
going to do this
copper.
for fancy dress, are we? Right. As my colleague explained,
Yeah.
the reason why we stopped you is because you fit the description of somebody acting suspiciously.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you've given a legitimate reason why you're here.
Yeah.
Right, but we need to see some ID and some proof that you are here legitimately.
No, I understand that.
Can we see that, please?
I understand that, but on another term, I have actually got human rights, and obviously I do understand.
I've got human rights.
Yeah, at the end of the day, obviously I am a citizen of the country.
So what are your
I'm
human rights?
not an alien, am I?
So what are your human rights then?
My human rights, obviously, I've got freedom of speech.
Yes.
I can walk up and down the streets as many times as I want. I can film in public.
Okay.
Also, if I've not been committed of a crime,
Yeah.
or I'm actually on suspicion of a crime, I don't have to show you any ID.
Right.
And we always get this all the time doing this job. We always have police coming up to us.
Right. Okay.
But I do know my rights. I've looked into it.
You know about Article 2 of the Human Rights Act?
What's
You know
that
about
got to
Article
do?
3, Article 4, Article 5?
What's that got to do with it?
What is what you're explaining?
Well, end of the day, I know my human rights.
Okay.
Notice here how the officers repeatedly demand identification, claiming they need to verify who he is. This is a classic example of fishing for personal information without proper grounds. Legally, in the UK, you are not required to show ID unless there is reasonable suspicion of a crime. The auditor hasn't committed any offense, yet they insist, ignoring his rights. This shows a dangerous mix of overreach and misunderstanding of law. Question for you, viewers. How would you react if police ignored your rights like this? Would you stay calm, or would tension escalate?
So you're wearing Safe Style UK?
Yeah?
Is that your vehicle there?
Nope.
Okay. So what form of identification have you got on you to say you're actually canvassing?
I've got ID on me, but I don't have to legally show it here because I've not committed a crime.
Right.
Obviously, if you...
We've got a report.
We've had a phone call about, like I said, a suspicious male, so we need to ascertain whether
Yeah.
you are, you say you are, but I take it you're not going to give
'Cause I
us
get-
your name.
I get this every
can we
week.
verify? Yeah, but you've got to appreciate we get calls from members
No,
of the
I understand
public
that, but I'm doing a
saying-
job. I'm paying me taxes. I'm earning money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. I have not committed
If
a
you were
crime.
calling us, surely you'd want us to follow it up, wouldn't you? That's why we've been sent here, to follow it up, to... we want to be rest assured when we leave here today that you're not up to anything suspicious.
No, I understand it in that way, but I'm not...
If you tell us your name, give us your ID, we could ring SafeStar, say, and confirm.
Well, you can ring
could have got
SafeStar and you
this.
can ask them if, obviously,
Yeah.
if they've got canvases in this area, and they'll validate who I am.
And what's your
But
name?
obviously, I'm not giving it out.
Well, when I ring up Safe Style
Can't
UK
verify
and
who
say
you are
you've got
then.
canvassers and they say yeah,
They know I'm in this office. They know I'm around here.
so,
Because we get issued to a certain area and they keep both names of the people.
so where's your ID card?
It is on me, but I don't have to show it. I've not committed a crime.
We're going round in circles here, aren't we, chap?
No, I know my human rights, mate. I've not committed a crime. Obviously, you put me under alarm and distress now. You both cover it going round me. Obviously, you're trying to say that I have to show my ID.
You're putting me under alarm and distress.
Here's where it gets really frustrating. Officers claim the auditor is causing alarm and distress while simultaneously badgering him for ID. Notice the irony. He asserts a lawful right, and suddenly the tables are flipped, portraying him as the problem. This kind of circular reasoning and refusal to respect lawful boundaries isn't just poor policing, it's a form of harassment. Watch closely how authority is misused under the guise of procedure. What do you think? Is this about safety or control?
How am
Yes,
I?
you are ID. We've shown you our ID, so
Yeah,
you know.
but end of the day, you're a public servant.
Listen, chap. I may be a public servant, but I'm not your servant.
No, I didn't say you were my servant, did I?
Okay.
I said, but if you're walking around with a police
So
uniform which gives you powers...
Stop going on about YouTube. It's like this public servant, okay? I'm not a servant. I'm a police officer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
You
means,
don't-
but you serve the public.
I'm a police officer.
Right.
Okay. Police officer. I'm not a servant.
Yeah.
So let's get that quite clear before we start.
Well, there's no need to get angry, is there? Because now you're putting me under alarm and distress. Now I feel threatened.
What? You feel threatened?
Yeah. Hence why I'm recording it, just in
That's
case
fine.
any of you's trying
That's
anything cheeky.
That's fine.
I've had it before where police has thrown me on the floor for asking him, "Have you got ID?"
So police officers thrown you on the floor?
Yeah.
And that's for ID.
I've asked for him.
Very strange.
Well, not all coppers are legitimate, are they? Not all coppers are nice.
So what's the works number then?
Pay attention to the officer's claim, "I may be a public servant, but I'm not your servant." This is more than just arrogance. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of modern policing. Officers serve the public. That's the principle. Rejecting this flips the role of law enforcement into a position of entitlement rather than accountability. Moments like this highlight how ego can escalate encounters unnecessarily. Viewers, have you ever witnessed authority being abused like this in your own community?
What details to call up? Just call up. Get the details to call and see what you're saying.
So at this moment in time, am I detained?
Yes, you are.
What for? What am I being detained for? Have I committed a criminal offence? I've not committed a criminal offence. How can you detain me? Because then you're holding me hostage. You're now restricting my free way of movement because now you're saying I'm being detained for a crime I've not committed. I will just literally. I'll send this to me fucking me lawyer, mate. This is going straight to my lawyer.
First things first, you're recording it.
Yeah.
Has it just picked up the fuck word that you've just said to me?
Yeah.
Right. This is your first and last warning. You swear at me again, you'll be arrested. Do you understand me?
Yeah, but I'm asking why am I being detained?
Listen to me. Are you going to listen?
I'll listen, but I want you to listen to my point of view.
You are being detained at this moment in time.
Yeah.
So we can speak to the caller.
Yeah.
Because as I said, you fit the description of a person seen acting suspiciously.
Yeah.
Right? Now, until we speak to the caller and fathom out what the caller says to us, you're not going anywhere.
Right, so you're detaining me against my own will from a crime that I've not committed. So are you going to admit that now on camera, that you're detaining me when I've not committed an offence?
I'm detaining you till we speak to the caller.
Yeah.
See exactly what the caller says you have or haven't done.
Right, but technically you can't detain someone if they've not committed a crime, because then that's holding them against their own will.
Well, once we speak to the caller,
yeah, but now
if the crime has been committed, then I'll tell you what's going to happen next.
Yeah, but now you're going against my human rights. If I've not committed a crime...
What human rights are they, please?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a British citizen. I'm allowed to walk up and down the street. I'm allowed to work. What? Yeah. They're further down the bottom. We don't work together. We split up. No, Harge is the BCM. He's the brand.
Now we're entering the heart of the incident: illegal detention. The officers admit they're holding the auditor until they speak to the caller. Under UK law, detaining someone without reasonable grounds is unlawful. He hasn't committed any crime. This footage perfectly illustrates why civil liberties exist and what happens when officers ignore them. Note the auditor's calm but firm responses. He doesn't back down. Yet the officers continue to misapply power. Could you stay that composed under pressure? This is a masterclass in knowing and asserting your rights.
So you've actually admitting you've illegally detained me for a crime I've not committed.
We haven't illegally detained you.
Well, if you've not detained me, then I'm free to go.
Tell you what, walk up there and we'll follow you then if we need to speak to you again.
But then it's harassing.
Off you go.
But then it's harassing.
It's not harassing.
No, what I'm saying
Because we're
is,
illegal
if you'd
execution of our
like to
duty.
leave,
Right.
if you'd like to leave now and walk whichever way you like, carry on. And if I need to speak to you at a different time, I'll come after you and have a word with you.
Right. Well, just in pre, I don't obviously give you any rights to search me because it's my personal details. And how do I know you're not going to nick anything?
So you're accusing us of theft now?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know you from Adam. I don't know you. I don't know you personally outside of work. I don't know you outside of work.
So what you're saying is police officers are thieves?
I'll just put a complaint in. I'll just put a complaint into IPCC.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because obviously you're illegally detaining me for a crime I've not committed. So obviously, like I'm going to ask again, am I being detained for a crime? Because obviously now no one's answering. If I'm not being detained for a
I'm just in
crime,
the process of speaking to your manager.
right? Well, I'm not being detained.
Arch.
Arj.
Hello, is that Arch?
I'm not being detained for a crime, so obviously you're saying you're illegally detaining me, so you've just admitted that. Yeah, but then you're going to follow me.
If you'd like to walk away, you are free to walk away. And if that's detain us for crime, I will come after you, won't I? It's up to you, sir.
I'm not going to turn me back. I'm not going to turn me back on officers so you can body slam me.
Do what you'd like. I don't think I'm capable of body
Hey, there's police out there that body slam people for the fun of it.
before when he's asked for an officer's ID.
Catch them on the wrong day. Some of them take it into their own hands, don't they? Because they got a badge.
Well, I can assure you that won't happen here. If that scenario ever did take place that you're referring to.
So now you call me a liar. I've just got that on camera as well. So you've illegally detained me. You call me a liar. Yeah, but now you've also illegally detained me. So wait until IPC.
Why are we going around in circles? Twice I've said, if you'd like to walk away, walk away.
Well, just for the camera, have I been committed as a crime? Right, so I've not committed a crime. So, well, you've given me permission to walk away. It's on camera. So obviously, if anyone does try to get body slamming and stuff like it, will be sent to IPCC. So. Right, here all them cases well, it was different when they did the cases in London, wasn't it, where the old guy got killed by getting hit by a copper. I'm not, mate. I'm not, mate. You're making lies about me. You've also illegally detained me, like I said before, when he says you're now detained. For what crime? He couldn't give me a crime. So he's legally detained me on the spot. He's also kept me hostage. So I do know my rights, and this will be going to IPCC. I will be sending it to Milan. I'll wait until it's all over the line. I don't need the log number, I've got your badge numbers. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust the fact I can walk away with you.
Stuart's on the phone for you.
Hello?
Do you want to call that a hostage negotiator?
Yeah. Yeah, the copper.
Watch how the officer casually suggests, "Walk away and we'll follow you." On the surface, it sounds harmless, but it's actually a form of intimidation. Shadowing someone without legal grounds after they've asserted their rights is a textbook example of policing by intimidation. The auditor recognizes this and prepares to escalate through proper channels. This is why documentation, calm recording, and knowledge of procedure are essential. It protects you and exposes misconduct. Who here has ever been followed or surveilled unnecessarily? That feeling of vulnerability is real.
The coppers, one of the coppers said to me he was going to he's detaining me for a crime I've not committed. He couldn't give me a crime. And now obviously they're saying I can go, but I don't really trust the fact that there is three of them, and I'm not really going to walk across so I can get body slammed, mate. So they just wanted to make contact with you, but like I said to them, I'm going to send this to a lawyer because I'm sick of being frigging harassed at work. Yeah, this is the second time today, mate. It's ridiculous. But yeah, he wants to speak to you.
Okay, fantastic. Hello, Stuart. You all right, mate?
Had you shown us your ID in the first instance, I don't think it would have taken this long. So when you're talking about being...
Yeah, but my right, I don't have to show my ID if I've not committed a crime or I'm on suspicion of crime. I've not committed a crime. I'm working. If working's committing a crime, I'll just go and join benefits.
You could have best time of work 10 minutes ago and you could have gone on your way then, couldn't you? So that's rather an answer now.
Sam McQuaid. Right.
Yeah, it's like a bird.
Don't need to.
Not belong to us.
Basically, I spoke to a gentleman in the office.
Yep.
I spoke to a gentleman in the office who confirms that he's working for him at the moment. And he's here legitimately. So we'll have to go so we don't understand it. Sorry, don't understand it.
Before you get that urge.
Yeah. Sorry, word. That's what I said.
Every time. Patience.
Okay, for you to go, Sam.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to leave.
Took them to a criminal court and a civil court. At the criminal court, I was awarded £35,000 because of the incorrect ways and the way they did the jobs, which was performed illegally. Officer Stephen Haynes, PC Jarvis and PC Warwick. One of them was suspended for 2 months with further investigation. One of them was fired and the other one was given a slap on the wrist and was allowed to still do the job, but under investigation by their own force. And then when I took it to civil court, I further won. It was around about £5,000 due to the way they handled themselves, the way they, well, believe technically that they were in the right even though they're in the wrong. Thank you for all the support as well, people.
After taking the matter to court, Kerno Audit was awarded £35,000 in damages due to officers acting illegally and disregarding proper procedure. One officer was fired, another suspended, and a third left under internal review. This case isn't just about one encounter. It exposes systemic failure, arrogance, and misuse of authority. It's a clear message. Knowing your rights and calmly asserting them works. Always document, stay composed, and demand accountability. If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life body cam breakdowns.